The US has now officially given up on any efforts to constrain climate change. Trump pulled out of the major climate accord that binds every international party to the goals and the ways that we try to fight climate change and keep global warming under 2 degrees Celsius. In doing so, he has thrown the doors open for oil barons. It's a completion of the wholesale sellout of everybody of our generation and younger and the entire rest of the planet to global warming. What does this actually mean? Trump has pulled out of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, which is the foundational treaty that was Senate ratified unanimously several decades ago that allows the United Nations and basically every party in the world to collaborate on how we're going to keep climate change under control and stop the cataclysmic warming that is already underway. It is the thing, if you followed any climate action, that is the groundwork for all of our work. It is the Kyoto Protocol. It's the Paris Climate Agreement. It's hard to overstate how big of a deal this is. It's the first time that any country has pulled out of this global climate treaty, and it's the next in the long line of things that the Trump administration has been doing to sell out all of us to oil interests. It's also why, for the last several months, in the lead up to the Venezuela invasion, for example, he's been seizing oil tankers. He's been relaxing restrictions on drilling on federal land, and all of this while he's been gladly taking donations from the largest oil companies in the world to build his stupid ballroom and continue to raise money after he has been elected president for the last constitutional time that he can run. This first week of the year has been a really long year, but it's really important that we don't lose the thread of the many cataclysmic things that this administration is doing as it's pulling at the threads domestically and internationally of the world order. We are not going to have a future if we don't get climate change under control. I'm running for Congress because I feel the urgency of that moment every day. We need to be responsible stewards of the environment because it's the only one we've got, and I am watching as rising sea levels and poisoned air threaten the future of me and my friends and any kids that want to come into this world into the future. This is disgusting. It is the first order of business when we take back power. We need to provide accountability for the disgusting abuses of power of this administration, both at home and abroad. And we need to get the country back on track so that we have a planet to live on. When we take back power, which we will do, we are going to re-enter into this treaty. But more than that, we're going to pass a Green New Deal. We are going to fight tooth and nail to arrest the cataclysmic damage we've done to this environment. And we're going to build a future that respects the environment and respects the generations that are coming after us and doesn't sell all of us down the river for the measly profits of a few giant oil companies.